What's up, everyone? How's everyone's Wednesday going? I'll just out walk into the store real quick. I just want to talk about a couple things while I'm walking to the store, First, I'll say it's fucking nipply out. And I didn't realize that until I walked out. Well, I'm not layered up like I used to, so. And I mean, with yesterday, with having gorgeous fucking weather, I mean, as far as, it being nice, not cold. So, kind of screws up everything. That's kind of what I want to talk about. What's going on in the world. The weather stuff, the wars that are going on. And I know I'll talk more about that in other videos and streams or whatnot. Because it's so much, I can't make hours and hours worth of videos on my phone with it doing it, especially if I don't have the information and stuff in front of me, because I forget things easily. It seems like I have Alzheimer's because I forget a lot of things easily. I don't remember again until later on, but besides that, I do want to say, a lot of weird shit's going to be happening soon. A lot of weird shit. I know my voice is off and a little shaky because it's fucking cold and I just took a hit out of my vape pen, but whatever. Just so anybody knows that I'm not like in danger or anything. That's not why I sound like this. It's because it's cold, it's nipply, and it gets to me. I hate the cold. I do. But anyway, besides that, I've seen some pretty fucked up shit from yesterday. Well, I've been seeing it throughout, the time I've woken up a lot more. But besides that, I've been seeing a lot of crazy shit. This morning when I got up, no lie, I seen some I don't know, it looked like some portal thing fucking, taking shape. Like, if anybody knows what a fucking portal is, it's a circular, round fucking, Anybody knows what a fucking portal is. I don't have to explain it. But it was like that, except for all the fancy, not like where Minecraft or Call of Duty Zombies, where, it shows those fancy, glowing things around the portal or whatever, But kind of looked like the start of an opening of a portal, though. It disappeared, though. It was like a cloud formation of it. Not only that, but early, it was like around between 7 and 8, we'll say, where I heard a fucking siren. Like, it wasn't like your, cop siren, ambulance siren, fire truck siren. It wasn't like that type of siren. It was like, like a, I don't know, like some storm emergency siren, if that makes sense. In which we don't get which we call a 12 o'clock whistle. We don't get that until 12. Maybe 1 if it's late, if the whistle is late in the afternoon. But other than that, that's something to think about. Why is shit like that just going off like that? And I get there's the accidents, tend to happen, which, accidents as far as vehicle accidents and stuff shouldn't be happening. But not only that, but what was really weird yesterday evening, no lie, it was maybe toward mid-afternoon to the evening, somewhere in that range, when we're outside, hanging out, I was cleaning up the yard, whatever, and talking to the manager about a certain situation because a certain neighbor decides to, and yes, a female, decides to go out in public, broad daylight, no lie, with no motherfucking pants. just a hoodie and their fucking nasty fucking stench letting out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so fucking no respect for the public, no respect for herself. And the fucking dude that lives with her, he doesn't have, you know, the guts, the fucking balls to say, hey, go the fuck inside and change and be decent, you know? But besides that, you know, what I'm saying is, I did want to let that out too, because that was another thing I wanted to discuss. But since I let that out, no lie, we looked up in the sky yesterday, and we literally, no lie, we literally seen, the sun was in the clouds and whatnot. But the thing is, there were two rays coming down through the clouds. Now, if this world, this realm that we live in is really round, and everything else that people are saying that, you know, whatever, why the fuck is that shit happening, huh? Exactly. Why is all that shit fucking happening? We live under a firmament. Our world or realm is flat. So, it's just gonna get fucking weird. A lot more weirder than it's been. It's just gonna get really fucking intense, especially with the war that's going on. You know, with Iran, with other countries, you know, doing our thing, and then dipshit clown Trump has to fucking go ballsing everything up, poking the fucking bear. So now we're gonna end up getting missiles toward us because Trump doesn't know how to stay out of everyone's fucking business. If two countries are going at it, and it's not, you know, it's not affecting us in any way, like no missiles are flying toward, you know, the United States, why get involved then? Why? It doesn't make sense. Don't get involved in other people's drama, because that's just gonna come right fucking back to you. And Trump obviously is not gonna fucking learn, because he's a fucking dipshit. He's a fucking wacky ass fucking clown and fucking diapers full of fucking shit. So all he is full of shit. He disgusts me, really. You know, Trump decided to remove the EBT for millions of people. Yeah, go figure. Yeah, I was explaining this the other day. And I seen more of it too, that he did that shit. So now we have to use our Social Security, you know, income to be able to buy food. On top of that, having to use that same income to pay for bills, which are too fucking expensive. I want to tell y'all this. Whether anybody believes me or not, I'm letting this be known. Donald Trump, the biggest wacky fucking clown, the biggest fucking dipshit clown shitting in fucking diapers, okay? He's unaliving everybody. I'm not trying to get anybody in a panic situation, but I'm just making it aware. I'm making it known, you know? I'm making it aware to people. So we could all get ready. Because we all need to stop fighting against each other. What we all need to do is stick together. All of us. Every one of us. Stick together, because guess what? This war isn't a war like anybody thinks. This war is not only just what everybody sees with Trump sticking his shit where it doesn't belong and going throwing missiles everywhere else so we can get it back on us. Yeah, but it's not just that. It's spiritual. It's spiritual war between good and evil. And all of us need to step up and work together and in a way go after this government, because that's what it is. It's them versus us. So we all need to like stop holding grudges against one another, stop all the bullshit, get along, get together as a group, as a community, do things for each other. Let's not have the government get to all of us like this, because that's what they're doing. With all the shit that's going on, oh yeah, we all need to like stick together and just get along, you know? Just get along and just don't be ripping each other apart like that, metaphorically speaking. Like, you know, don't be going at each other's throats, you know? And there's a lot of people that are doing that around here, you know? And I can say, I'm saying the same thing around here. With the time before, we had problems with certain neighbors too. But that shit needs to stop, because it's getting too serious. We're too focused on fighting one another, and we're not focused on, you know, the bigger picture here, what's going on. Where we might, our country, the United States of America, might end up getting fucking missiles our way. And it's not going to be good. Because first that's going to be hit is Washington. I could tell you that. Because, like I said, Trump doesn't know how to fucking mind his business. Mind his own fucking business. Stop sticking his shit where it don't belong. So, the White House is definitely going to get hit first or second. Whichever, but that's going to be one of the ones, you know. It was an 18-wheeler that went by. Yep. Next, I would say New York's going to get hit again, just like with the whole 9/11 deal. With that, we all know that our own government was up to that shit. Just to fucking, you know, give a reason to go over to Iraq and take out Bin Laden, whatever the fuck his name is. But all reality is where our government is the one that's been doing all this shit and then putting it on other people that hasn't done anything to us, that is. So, just want you guys to be informed. I know a lot of people are talking about this, but I want to be one of those guys. I want to be one of those people that join them to spread the word, spread the information so people are knowing it. Shit's crazy though. Shit's not right anymore. I mean, it hasn't been for a while, but it's getting a lot more weirder a lot now than it's been. So, I just want people to know that whether they listen or not, care or not, believe it or not, whatever, I just want to make sure my voice is heard as well. And so that it's known that I'm with those type of people that don't tolerate any of this shit. That don't tolerate having a disgusting clown pedo as a fucking president or ever being in our country or world, period. You know? It makes me sick. I've been getting so stressed every fucking day. I've been smoking a lot more than I used to because of so much fucking stress, and with Trump doing the shit he's doing, like I've been explaining, where he just can't fucking, you know, mind his business. Now we have to struggle finding food. We have to, you know, struggle for this and that. We have to sell things that we don't want to sell, you know, so we could have something to eat, to drink, you know, just things to survive on. I'm telling everyone, Trump is fucking everybody over. Except for the ones that are sucking them off for clout. Like, oh yeah, Trump, I'll suck you off for you give me billions of money. That ain't me. No. That ain't me at all. Can't even light this freaking cig now. There we go. And you know, with this weather too changing like this, you could also blame, everyone can blame the government as well, because, well, the government also did say they control the weather. And what they're doing is not good, because it's getting everybody sick. And today we're supposed to be getting rain. And not only that, yesterday, not only we seen the rays coming through the clouds, and, you know, we also seen a plane flying over with a white, like, trail following it. I wonder what that could be. Chemtrailing. What do you know? Chemtrail in the sky, and then guess what? We got all these dark clouds now. They're covering up the sun because they're hiding shit. Because they want to be little fucking baby bitches. Hiding the Epstein list. Because not all of it's fucking released. Not all those files are released, I can tell you that. There's a shitload more of that. I can say there's more Epstein files than any amount of video game that's ever came out in history. I'll tell you that. There's shitload more files that they're not releasing. Some of that they are releasing, they're redacting the whole fucking thing. Why? Because they don't want to like snitch on, you know, the little buddies. But when you're sitting there and they have a pedo ring going on where they're doing shady shit like that, they deserve to be locked up and be, well, as they say, snitched on. And they say snitches get stitches. Like, okay, well, you snitch on someone for, you know, being a pedo, and you see something that you're not comfortable with, do you deserve to get the shit beaten out of because you snitched? Or you deserve to have a thank you for putting another bad person away? You know? I just don't do violence. I don't do that. Not at all. I don't tolerate violence. I don't, you know, I don't think that's okay. And I've heard a story where this guy and his kid, there was a scuffle going on or whatever, like an argument or something. And this dude, the father, your stepfather, adopted father, biological father, whatever, I forgot, but, you know, father of some sort, he punched a hole in a wall. And he got fined for it. Now, I get, okay, violence is anything, you know, you shouldn't be teaching violence to anybody, and you shouldn't be, you know, doing that. But, I mean, in a way, I would rather hit a wall than having to put my hands on my own flesh and blood. You know? Or any, you know, or anyone, period. You know? But still, I mean, violence in any way is not okay. So, what Trump did to, and what he's going to be doing to other countries is not okay. And we all, every single person needs to step up and actually start talking about this more and more and more, like everybody. Not just the ones that's been talking about it. People that don't talk about it need to step up and talk about it. And, you know, we all need to come together as one huge community, one big group to go against this government that is screwing us over big time. So, I think everybody needs to, like, get up and do something. Speak up. I know I was one of those ones that was, in the dark, all shy and everything. Didn't really, I always cared what everybody think, what everybody thought about me and everything. And, I never really spoke up much about anything or, stood my ground on things much. But being woken up to all this shit and having to see the shit that's going on and getting older. I mean, when you get older, you really, like, not tolerate much at all. Like, you just don't tolerate shit at all, period. So, it's just, I just don't tolerate shit anymore. So, I mean, in some other cases, what people would say, I grew a set and I started, opening my big mouth, we'll say. That's what I used to say, like, open my big mouth, but, but yeah, we all need to speak up and get out of that, darkness and, come through and speak up about this. And we all need to, like, have this discussion, talk about this. And another thing I do want to mention is with my streams, if I don't end up seeing your comments, I will eventually see them. Don't think I'm ignoring you. And I know I said this in the other video that I made, but I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I just got a lot of things going on with my shit fucking up with internet and, my PC that's, that I've had since like 2019, So, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be a real big shit show soon. I can't even, like, get words right because of my teeth. Because I was so irresponsible growing up. I didn't even give a fuck about my teeth. All I cared about is smoking and, now it's gotten so fucking addicting I can't stop. And with all the stress going on, with what I've been mentioning with the wars and Trump fucking sitting there, oh, let's go, remove EBT for millions of people so they can't be able to feed their families, they're poor and they can't, I would say a lot of things, but because my video wouldn't be taken down, I choose not to. And because, like I said, I don't do violence. I don't like that. I like things to be peaceful and nice, So, that's where I stand. But, I've been trying to fucking stream again. I just haven't been really feeling, up to streaming again. It's not because of anybody did anything. It's not because of any comments on my streams. I just haven't been feeling up to it, to be real honest. It's not because of anybody else. Just, I don't know. I just been getting so tired easily. And even with smoking, I never really got this tired like this. And, just like observing things around me and everything, I really like had this feeling that like what I seen yesterday, because we watched some videos or whatever, some reaction videos, and one was one of our favorite YouTubers, Dre. That's not his whole YouTube name, but I can't think of the whole thing. It's like OGJ Dre or something like that. I know I'm bad at remembering names and whatnot. I know. Yeah, we watched this video where it was one of these videos in a compilation of the reaction, and it showed where we're not supposed to be sleeping we're not supposed to be awake during the day. We're supposed to be sleeping during the day and awake at night, because our sun, you know, it charges our energy, our, spirits, or, it charges us. And during the night, we get so charged up, we're ready, we're doing so much things, we don't feel tired at all. It's like almost having a 5-hour energy without having a 5-hour energy. So I just feel like that type of thing's going on. So I noticed times before where I slept most of the day, and during the night I was up. I was not even tired. I didn't even need coffee. Didn't even need soda to even keep me going. Cause even though obviously I still drink coffee here and there and soda every day, but yeah, shit's crazy when I'm at the store. So I'm going to stop the stream and not stream, video. Yeah, see, my mind is already getting a little fucked up. I know I'd say some fucked up shit when I'm smoking, but this is a whole nother level. But yeah, maybe I might start another video when I get out, but if not, I'll probably stream more Minecraft. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys whenever I can make another video or start a stream. But yeah.